Hi everybody, it's Loomer. I'm back with a new video for GamersBeverage, and this time it's from the Revelations beta. So in this video I thought we could talk about extreme variety in Revelations. A little First Blood's always nice. Or I guess more accurately, you could say I wanted to talk about how easy it is to get in the beta, especially in team modes, actually. So I'm playing an Artifact Assault match, and you're going to see me not really pay too much attention to the actual artifacts in this game. And this is because I was just trying to get a Animus hack streak. I had gotten one in the game before, but I was kind of so confused as to what actually happened. I mean, you can see the video of that on my channel, but I wanted to get another one just to see if I could figure out just what exactly was going on with the hack streaks. And so I'm mainly focusing on getting kills and stuns without getting killed or stunned myself, which breaks my streak. So I could, this guy was chasing after a person with the artifact, which means you can usually get a pretty easy naked stun. I tried to stun that other guardian because I thought there was another pursuer nearby, but it was just an NPC. And the game didn't even let me stun the right person. Anyway, so extreme variety in Revelations is the same as it was in Brotherhood. You have to acquire 15 different bonuses in order to get 600 points. And in Brotherhood, this was fairly difficult to do, especially for the average player. And so it was kind of seen as well, probably not really like a status symbol, but there was always a lot of celebrating whenever anybody got one, especially because you needed it for your Employee of the Month trophy. But if they keep things the same way in the final version of Revelations as they do for the beta, I don't think anybody's really going to celebrate too much when they get it, because it's significantly easier to get, and this is for a variety of reasons. The first is that in all the modes, they've added a whole bunch of new bonuses. And they haven't really taken away any bonuses from Brotherhood either. So, they've added a whole bunch of bonuses related to escapes. So now you can get things like a hidden escape if you're in a blend group. When you get the escape, you can get a brutal escape if you stun someone to get out of the chase. Oh, this is a sad little sequence of events here. I got confused, and so I was trying to stun these guys instead of killing them. And the first stun knocks me off the ledge, which apparently resets me so I can get punched in the gut again, like probably about 2 seconds after that first stun. And so I was really sad about what happened there. But I get their team back as far as stuns go later. But so there's a whole bunch of new escape bonuses that all count toward your variety. You can get the chain bonus. It used to be you had to get a chain bonus by getting an escape and a kill within 10 seconds of each other. Now you can also get the chain bonus if you get a stun and a kill within 10 seconds of each other. So it's a lot easier to get. They've also added a new stealth level, which is Reckless. And so there's just a whole bunch of different bonuses they added. And what makes it even easier to get in the team modes is now that co-op bonuses. Oh, this is a nice little chain fence. A couple stuns here. I get knifed, but I heard the guy fall into the haze, so I know where he is, and so I'm able to time the smoke bombs to stun him too. And I almost get this last stun. If I had gotten that, I would have ended up stunning their entire team, which would have been pretty awesome. I'm playing as the Trickster too, so Rainey would be proud. But just barely didn't get that last stun, so I thought that was pretty funny though. Yeah, and so in Brotherhood, it was really hard to get extreme variety in team games because the co-op bonuses didn't count, like co-op kill, co-op stun, diversion, rescue, things like that. Like none of those counted towards your variety. And the nature of all the team games meant that you would lose out on a whole bunch of different bonuses, like revenge, because you can't. In most games you'd have a defense round and an offense round, so you couldn't really kill the person who just killed you, and just like a variety of other reasons that it was hard to get in team games. But now I got an assist kill earlier, which is the same as a co-op kill, used to be in Brotherhood, and I get a whole bunch of other co-op bonuses here, and they all count towards your variety now. So this guy, can I quickly come out so I can react fast enough to kill him? And so that makes it really easy. And then especially in Artifact Assault, you have a whole bunch of other additional bonuses, all related to kind of capturing the artifact, picking it up, and recovering it. And those also count towards variety bonuses. So I think especially in Artifact Assault, I get extreme variety in this match, and I had absolutely no idea that I was even close to it. I was so surprised when it happened. This is funny. This guy's taunting me. And so I think I'm going to try to throw a smoke bomb, but instead my teammate does it and stuns him, so I taunt him back. Alright, and now I'm just going to kind of calmly walk away. And I don't... you know, he runs up and I kill him. You can't say I didn't warn him, right? You'd be surprised at how many people, if you just turn your back on them, think you can't see them or that they can get a naked stun on you. And this guy, I was gonna try to throw a smoke bomb and do the same thing, but I didn't realize that it was gonna get caught on the ledge there. And so after that, I figured, oh, what the hell? I'm just gonna run up and might as well get the honorable death out of this. I've been trying to experiment with throwing smoke bombs and stuff. The funny thing about that barrier that separates the two halves of the artifact assault matches is if you kind of hang around the edge of it but you don't cross it, it's one of the more stealthy kind of areas to be in. And that's because like that guy who was hanging out on his side of the barrier, right on the other side of it, like I couldn't see him using the compass because he hadn't crossed over to become a target yet. But he's also not my pursuer, so I can't hear him with whispers because I haven't crossed over to that side. And so one of the things you can do in a mode like this is you can kind of hang around in a... I wouldn't stand there just like they are, kind of obnoxiously taunting people, but what you can do is you can kind of hang out in a blend group near these choke points where the barrier is, and then you can kind of surprise them as soon as they come over, and they won't have time to really hear the whispers and stuff. So one thing I found about... I've been experimenting with throwing stuff, and initially it's kind of awkward. It's like you hold down the trigger instead of pressing it, and it'll enter the throwing mode, and then you use the left analog stick to move the aiming around, and it's a little awkward. I would have thought you would have used the right analog stick to aim it, but use the left one. You can press B to cancel out of it. But one thing I found that really helps is if you lock onto somebody, and then you aim it, the initial aiming position will be on the person that you locked onto. And so you can see I used that back there in order to get my incognito kill. And so that really helps a lot with the with the aiming. That guy taunted me and got killed while he was taunting me, so there's a little lesson for you there, I guess. This guy is also taunting. I don't know why everybody on this team likes to do this. So I think what I'm going to do, knives can be used defensively now. There's a short window where you can't kill. So I thought I was going to run over, knife him, and stun him. But as it turns out, he had his minor hack loss streak, and so apparently he got killed or stunned 5 times in a row, and now he's just waiting to blow his 100-point loss streak on me. So I was just kind of screwed anyway over there. Yeah. Anyway, so back to Extreme Variety, I guess. So Extreme Variety. Oh, at this point. I mess up here. This guy has a smoke bomb, and so I kind of stupidly just ran to get stunned.
Taken the lead.
Yeah, at this point, I've been trying for my hack streak, but it's this late in the game. The closest I got was like 4 or 5 out of 9 kills and stuns, and so at this point, I think, okay, I should probably actually help my teammates out. My teammates were actually pretty good in this match, so they were able to pick up a lot of the slack that that I was creating by not actually going after the artifacts or anything. So I'm actually gonna try to help my team out now as far as capturing the artifact. The only score that matters in Artifact Assault is how many captures you get, unless there's a tie, and then they use your points to kind of break the tie. So getting quality kills and stuff isn't really as important in this mode as it is in other modes. Yeah, and so Extreme Variety is especially easy in Artifact Assault because you have all the regular bonuses, you have all the co-op bonuses, like multi-kill, knockout also count, I believe. I got an assist kill earlier, so I picked up all of those. I killed the person who had been holding our artifact, which gives me a recovery bonus, and you can see I get a greater variety out of the combination of the recovery, the diversion, and the revenge bonus here. I stole the artifact, which gives me a 50-point artifact stolen bonus, which also counts towards your variety. And so you just have all these combinations of bonuses that just come up out of nowhere, and so I capture the artifact. I get an out-of-sight escape, one of the new escape bonuses. Capturing the artifact also gives me a bonus. This guy tries to use knives to stun me, and while I can't kill in that period, I can still drop my smoke bomb, which keeps me alive, and so I'm able to kill him. And because I just escaped, I get the chain bonus, which gets my extreme variety. And that's a pretty... I was so surprised when that came up. But anyway, so that's a quick look at how variety works in Revelations. I'm kind of hoping that they actually tone it down a little bit at least, because it's... I don't really have anything against them making it a little bit easier, but I think especially for Artifact Assault, with the combination of the co-op bonuses and the and the Artifact Assault bonuses. It's just a little bit too easy to get, I think. I think Artifact Assault will be the easiest mode to get it in. Manhunt will be pretty easy to get it in. Wanted a little less so, but still a lot easier than Brotherhood was. And I think Deathmatch might be the only one where it's actually kind of challenging to get Extreme Variety, mainly because you can't get, there are no chases in Deathmatch. And so you kind of lose out on all of the bonuses that are related to escapes, including like Close Call, all the different ones they introduced, and Chain you can still get with a stun, but you wouldn't get with an escape. And so it is worth noting that not every new bonus that they've introduced counts towards variety, so I'm pretty sure things like Contested Kills, Grounded Finish, and Honorable Death all do not count towards variety as far as I can tell. But, you know, they've introduced enough new bonuses that it's enough to really change what you need to get. I don't know if you saw from the breakdown in the score screen there, but I got Extreme Variety without using Poison, Silent Kill, Hidden Kill, or an Acrobatic Kill, which, you know, in Brotherhood would be pretty much unheard of. So it's pretty crazy and pretty different. But anyway, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this look at the new variety bonuses and Revelations. Thanks to Magnitude for letting me put this video on his Gamers Beverage channel. You know, I love that channel, and I love seeing all the different gameplays from different people. So I hope this makes a nice little contribution to that. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.